Happy Tuesday, everyone, and more specifically, Happy Tapping Tuesday. We are going to be talking about something that I think is really important today, and that is diet culture. And I guess I just want to start off by finding out or asking you, have you seen the ads? I think it's by Dove, the brand Dove. The ads that they have now that are anti-diet culture. I saw them for the first time a few days ago. I think it was on YouTube or something. You know, they have the ads between videos. And yeah, it was very interesting just to see how they set it up, because I remember a couple of the images that they showed in the advertisement were showing like a woman who had this corset on, and she said something like, oh, it's measurement day. And then there were a bunch of other things that were, you know, really lending to the idea that we are supposed to look a certain way and that there is only one way to be beautiful, and etc., etc. And so I just want to spend a little bit of time talking about this, drawing some attention to it, because it's kind of a big deal. It's actually a really big deal, and a lot of people don't really consider this. And what I'm really getting at, I'm kind of skirting around saying this, but to be blunt, diet culture is dangerous. Yeah, let that sink in. How? What? What are you talking about? It is, unfortunately. It takes a toll on physical and mental health, which we all know there is too much, you know, there are too many people who are struggling with mental health right now. We don't need to exacerbate that. And telling people how they should look, how they should dress, what they should eat, how they should be working out, what is the ideal of beauty is certainly not helping. So we're going to spend a little bit of time tapping on this, because if you are human, I would dare to bet that you at some point in your life have had an experience with feeling bad about your body, whether it was from an ad that you saw or being on social media, or just because you don't look the way society tells you that you should look. And I mean, I'll be very honest, I've had multiple bouts with that in terms of, oh, you know, I need to look a certain way, or, you know, like, I don't have that beach body, so to speak, even though the truth is, any body is a beach body. You go to the beach and you have a beach body. Let's be real. But the fact is, it's been so deeply ingrained that there is only one acceptable way to look, one acceptable way to be quote unquote beautiful or desirable. And so it's got us all doing crazy and unhealthy things in order to try to obtain that, which for some of us is physically impossible, right? Our bodies are just not built to be certain sizes, and that is okay. I do want to take a brief moment to shout out to Tapas Movement, which, if you don't know about them, they are a community that is committed to dismantling diet culture. They're doing really good things, having amazing conversations. I'm going to tag them in the post below this video so that you can check them out and get connected and join in the conversations, because it is so important. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the tapping. Just one, I don't want to say warning, that sounds bad, but just be aware that things may come up for you during this tap, and if they do, hang with me, keep breathing, keep tapping, most importantly, and we'll see what we can do with it and see how we can get it to pass through. If you need any additional support with this topic in particular, please reach out. Everything is confidential, and really the point of me doing these is so that I can help you. So I can't do that unless I know that there is a need. So please be brave, be bold, and reach out if you need some support. Okay, so let's get into it. If you've tapped with me before, you know what to expect. If you're new to Tapping Tuesdays, all we need you to do is to repeat after me and to follow along on the tapping points. So let's start with a nice easy breath, as always, in through the nose, out the mouth. All right, starting on the side of the hand. Even though I don't feel good when I see social media advertisements, because the bodies don't look like mine, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though when I see social media advertisements, I feel bad about myself, like I'm not good enough. I accept that I have these feelings, and I completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though seeing media advertisements make me feel bad about myself, and that I'm not good enough just as I am, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Moving to the top of the head. Not good enough. I'm not good enough. The way I look, the way I dress, my food choices, none of it is good enough. I'm not good enough. The media tells me this. I'm not good enough. Diet culture tells me this. I'm not enough. And I believe it. I'm not enough. I'm not shredded or have a six-pack. I'm not enough. I don't look like the models in the ads. I'm not enough. This hurts my self-esteem. I'm not enough. This hurts my confidence. I'm not enough. This hurts my health. I'm not enough. The media, diet culture, I'm supposed to believe what they tell me. A beach body looks a certain way, and I'm not enough. I choose to hold space for these feelings now and give myself love and compassion. Because no matter what I look like, I deserve it. My value is not determined by the way I look. What would be possible for me if I valued my own preferences more than those society pushed on me? What if I felt good in my own skin right now? I give myself permission to be open to this. Healthy doesn't look just one way. And the truth is, we are all different. We all have different gifts and talents. So why are we all trying to look the same? I forgive myself for subscribing to diet culture for so long. And I give myself permission to let go. of whatever makes me feel less than. I release it from my body now. And I'm open to believing that I actually am enough. Okay, go ahead and release that. If you need any kind of stretch or wiggle, please feel free to take that. Go ahead and take a nice easy breath in through the nose and blowing it out through the mouth. And kind of notice what's going on inside, how you're feeling, and if that brought anything up for you. First of all, good. Second of all, it would probably be a good idea to do another round of tapping just to see what else you can clear out. And again, if this is an area that is sensitive for you, you're not alone. I can't say all of us, I can speak for myself. I've been there, and I have no judgment for you, right? We're all human, we all do our best, and it's unfortunate that society's gotten to the point where it is so dangerous to kind of fall victim to the mindset of the media and society telling us how we need to look, how we need to dress, how we need to eat, etc., etc. So if this is something that you would like to get a little more assistance with, reach out, let me know, share this with a friend, someone who maybe is struggling in this area, and we will take it from there. But of course, if you have any topics, subjects, basically anything that you would like a little bit of attention to, we can certainly cater these Tapping Tuesdays to whatever you are in need of. So again, I'm sending you lots of light and love here, hoping that this was helpful. And as always, take care and keep shining, and we will see you next week for Tapping Tuesday.